Corillo? What's going on, guys? It's your boy SMT Papi back at it again with another trade recap. Today was a big win. Vamos, coño! Today was a fucking big win. Let's go. Today I made 3% on my funded account. I made back all the losses that I've been taking this past week. This week has not been good price action, but today was CPI news, as you can see right here. Today's the 10th. Core CPI news at 8:30. So a lot of people say don't trade news, but I mean, I trade news. Like I said in my previous videos, I trade news, and you know what? You have volatility when you trade news, and you know where the market is going, because news, you treat it as like a Judas swing type. So like you already know what the low resistance liquidity like has been like ran. You know what I'm saying? So once you run that, you can take and know where to go. So today I did take my trade off a 4-hour fair value gap that we came into from CPI. So coming into today, we see that previous day right here, this is previous day, we did big displacement up. We didn't take out this buy side liquidity from Thursday. So, and then London just brought us lowers, and CPI, this is a candle for CPI. Let's bring it down to a little more. CPI candle, 8 a.m. candle. What do? We run lows, and we run into, what do you call it? Internal IRL, internal range liquidity. So what do we do from internal liquidity? We go from IRL to ERL, which is internal liquidity to external liquidity. So whenever we run an internal liquidity from previous day, what are we gonna do? Every time we let's say here, every time we expand, what are you gonna expect? We literally expanded through these highs, these highs, these highs. What are we gonna expect? We're gonna see a retrace into IRL, internal range liquidity, which are basically fair value gaps. What is this right here? Fair value gap. A 4-hour fair value gap was here, and a 1-hour fair value gap. What do? We scale down to the 15-minute. What do we do here? We wicked out this low from CPI, low, correct? Let's go down. Let's dive deeper. If we dive deeper right here, what do? I am a 950 macro trader, so I waited for my macro entry. What is macro right here? 950 to 1010 is my macro entry. This is my entry window right here. So what do? Turtle soup. What is this? This is a turtle soup. Let's go, man. This hypes me up. This just hypes me up, because like this is a price action I've been looking for the whole week. This is a type of price action that I want to trade. This whole week has been giving me terrible trades. I've been taking terrible trades because price action has not been clear at all for me. So as you can see right here, we turtle souped what? 830 low into inversion fair value gap right here that we created. What do? Ha. Oh my gosh, this trade is a beauty today. This trade was a beauty. Okay, let's dive in deeper into the hourly candles, because this is kind of what I do a lot. I use CRT. CRT is 8, 9, 10 candles. So the 8 gives you expansion, gives you a whole range. The 9 a.m. or turtle soups it. This is what I put the turtle soup, because this little wick out is that little dip that we just showed right here in the 1 minute. This little dip, this is manipulation period right there. So once we did that, 10 a.m. pushed a little bit higher. Wait, so as soon as I saw that, I knew that's turtle soup in a fair value gap, in a higher time frame fair value gap. I'm waiting for market structure shift. I'm waiting for displacement to go to the upside, because we know we're in a fair value gap. So what is price going to do? Most likely is going to push higher. You have to be patient and know what your higher time frame bias is. Once you know your higher time frame bias is, we look for confirmation. Oh, we're respecting these lows. What do? Inversion off this candle right here, and then I entered exactly off of this one, which could have been this order block, but this one retapped into the fair value gap and inversion fair value gap, and then I set my stop under these lows because I knew we were not touching that at all. And I set my TP, my full TP was at previous day's highs right there. And that gave me a 1 to 3.9, but I took some partials off at a certain point. So I fully got into my account, 3% into my funded account. So once we did that in the 950 macro, boom, we pushed up. What is this right here? Huh. Breaker. Breaker. Give me this breaker. Let's fucking go, man. This hypes me up. This is how you trade right here, man. Best trader on the planet right here. If you want to learn from me, go ahead and send me comments. Like, I'll teach you how to do this, because this is big time. This is big time stuff right here. That is how you trade. This is how you trade. Boom, breaker. We made it with this. Closed above it. What do? We retraced, bounce, and then boom, full expansion through previous day high. I knew this is CPI high up here, so I knew that was our draw liquidity as well. CPI news most likely is going to give you a turtle soup, and it's going to target the opposing liquidity that it made. So that was my trade recap of the day. Perfect turtle soup entry and everything. I think the US 30 gave us SMT. As you can see, if we go down that 1 hour, 8, look how 8 was here, but 9 closed inside of it, but then 10 went up and closed under. So that just gave me confirmation that this is SMT and that we might just be going higher on NQ. Wait, let me see where exactly was this point. Here, 1055, I believe. I think this was SMT. I believe this right here, 1055 and 935. 1055 and 935. Somewhere around here. So this right here would be considered a SMT for the higher time frame. So that gave me even more confirmation that I just left it. I took partials somewhere around up here. I took like a third of my profits off, and then I just let it ride. So I set my stop loss to break even, and then I let it ride because I knew this right here was a 1050 macro. I was going to put my stop loss. I'm not trying to put it right there so it doesn't do. But at this line where you can see right here, I was trying to put my stop loss right there. But I redid it again. I was like, okay, I already took partials. Might as well just put it at break even and then let it run. Because I knew the 1050 was going to give me a turtle soup again. What do we do here? That's a freaking turtle soup again right here. This is a little turtle soup, and you don't see. That right there is a turtle soup. In the lower time frame, gave you an FUG entry. That was a continuation trade to the upside. So as you can see, SMT with US 30. I mean, hey, it doesn't get better than that. Like, if you want to learn how to trade, just send a comment. I mean, I'm gonna keep posting these trade recaps, and you already know it's SMT Poppy, and I am out.